Course, folks. There was a technical difficulty there. Hey, folks, welcome to Vanguard. When I switched my footage there, I forgot to hit the here. Display capture. Boom. When I switched here, I went into from display capture here to game capture here, and I set it to Vanguard. I forgot to hit boom, I. So all that footage, all that gameplay, me playing well, did not get recorded. It's just an annoying tendency of me recording, having an enjoyable session, and then you see nothing, or my audio being botched. And it happened in RuneScape, happened in Odyssey, it's happening here, and regardless, I'll put up the other thing as an episode 0, and we'll leave it at that, I suppose. Not as in I'm done playing here, but as in... Great, I respawned right where I died. No way for me to get vengeance, that's it. 2 buddies. Um... I'm annoyed. But yeah, I'll leave that episode as an... I'll leave that episode as an episode 0. And, this will be episode 1. Fuck it. I was enjoying it. That kind of ruined my palate. Also, running into other people that actually have people on their team with them is... I don't know, a little disheartening. Anyway, this is not technical difficulties, the YouTube channel, if there wasn't a fuck up. But at least it was caught now rather than later. I've caught it after 2 hours before. That Odyssey... that Odyssey issue, I have to re-record 2 hours of commentary. I lost nearly 6 hours of... I lost nearly 6 hours of commentary for... Kenshin. Re-record it all. Here I lost the footage though, which is the more grievous thing, honestly. Remains of a player. Ooh, ton of bound. I think of virtue of the fact I'm still alive is proof that this is a NPC trying to kill me. Ow. Thank you, shielding. Movement. I really appreciate that visor. Could you... fucker. alarm's far over here. You know what? Let's try and kill someone. Oh, that's a player. Okay, look, no, guys. I said, let's try and kill someone. Let's not try and be killed myself. There's a difference. Boom! Headshot. Yeah. Part cheer, part, you know, expression of fear. I'm gonna move on. Lingering here is a great way to get myself stabbed in the rear, honestly. When did they say this was coming out? Damn it. Go back. I'm just wondering like how late in development it is. I do appreciate they highlight the things in the environment and, you know, all that. Not sure if NPC, not sure if player. NPC. That was definitely a player. That's definitely a player. Players engaged from a lot further away. I stay alive by being defensive. expensive. Running the fuck away if... Biomass is sitting fucking heal. Or the strong, heavy one. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not good. Of course, you get dislodged now. Loot right there, but I can't get to it because of it. I wonder if the players are still over here. Turret weak to energy. Crafting, ammo. Not enough resources. Okay, so this is indeed definitely bank vault. Okay. There's a minimum on 300 credits. I do not know why that guy was charging at me. Maybe he was trying to mean kill me, just like, went with melee. Or maybe he was LARPing as an elite from Heya. Suddenly I felt like I was a random human trooper being charged down by an elite. Thing with dust was thing with dust was that there were skills, much like EVE Online. You would, in real time, train skills. The details of it are lost to me because while I had a PS3 at the time, couldn't connect it to the internet. We weren't going to go around, you know, running a cable throughout the house to connect it, and honestly, I wasn't that pushed on it, so, So it's like, shame. Oh well, moving on. I was a bit sad about it, but it wasn't, I wasn't exactly breaking out the news. Hopefully this game does better. At the very least, it's not locked to console. It's not locked to PS3 like the previous one was. Which I doubt did it much good. I'm a lover, not a fighter. No, too many angles. Do not engage. Leaving. Ammo. Fucker. Ow. Clone death in 5 minutes. Jesus. Freezed. Damn it. Picked the wrong side. I was hoping the two were NPCs. So what killed me? Subject. Player, probably. The Kiwi, Dujak. Tormund Ashendust. Very dramatic. I like it. Leave old. Let's try. I'm terrified of playing with randos, but let's try, honestly. I've done it before on like Killing Floor. I don't know why I'm getting so scared here. I'm still kind of put off because of missing that bit of footage at the start. How much even was it? 36 minutes? Whoa, 98 meg. Nearly 99 meg. Jesus, the optimization here. I'm dying. Okay, we'll give up on the idea of playing with other people right now. That seems clear. So these ones seem to be... broken ones seem to be the most profitable ones. They would have to be good to compensate for the energy cell cost and whatnot. It's just odd. It's funny to me that, oh, this one's got tonnage. It's secure locked container. Oh, this one's broken. Clearly, it must have good shit in there. It's the sound of me fleeing. Could you get off my cunt for 5 fucking seconds? You're riding me harder than a goddamn cowboy. Invisible walls everywhere. I think this is a truce. Maybe I should just keep firing. The one trying to aim rather than burst firing, just keep firing. Just having the flurry of blows going downfield. Suppressive fire, yes. That's a player right there. Actually, there wouldn't be a campaign to this, would there? It's all about interaction with the EVE Online world, so... like the main game, you know? So... wouldn't make sense for there to be one. All the game modes are going to be stuff like this. Maybe context and actual activities changing, but the idea remaining the same. Pull back. Guaranteed 100% survive that. But yeah, I just hope we get a shotgun at some point. I'm sorry, shotguns are my jam. Definitely not a player. Died too easy. Probably lower health pool, honestly. Probably attach this to this is a note on the that is a little loud. Probably attach this as a note. On the session 0 to just view it as a podcast or something. The footage, you know, there's no footage because of a mistake on my part. Climb. Due to issues of human error, there's no footage. So just, you know, treat it as a podcast and leave it at that. Don't, you know, don't expect footage. I'm just putting it up so I can salvage something from my mistake. Inroads. The crypto keys hijack terminals. that was horrifying. Variety different types of loot containers. Oh, if you're also curious, oh, Palnai, are you going to do EVE Online footage? I already have, like a year or two ago. I just haven't released it yet. I've been dragging my ass in editing MMO footage. There's some stuff I wasn't like, I didn't approve. Sometimes I commentate and I say stuff, and it's fine in the moment, and I look back and it's like, I'm not really happy with that. You know, like, that doesn't really do it for me. But then I get socially awkward about listening to it. My anxieties kick in, and it's just like, no, I can't, and I end up delaying the footage. So, yeah, there's a few times throughout the footage, and now I'm worried, like, it's, you know, I didn't stop and put a break there. I was completely happy with the point at the time, and as such, it's buried in the middle of the session. And I would hate that. So I'm just being really anxious and nervous about it. So yeah, I've been dragging my heels on editing and them. I got FF14 for you. I got 70 hours of Elite Dangerous. I have possibly same again in EVE Online, along with some footage of when I was doing events with my corp. I joined Dino Nuggets for a time. Eventually I burnt out in the game, so I left. But yeah. I have made a little progress in checking the footage and whatnot. I got a goddamn ton of dead people. I do not know what that sound means, but I am concerned. I think the player just spawned in, basically. I think that's what that sound means. But, nah, wireless. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've made progress on editing a bit of FF14 footage, and I've also made progress on editing a bit of Elite Dangerous, but not much. Ow, ow. Shield down, shield down. So yeah, at some stage expect to start seeing FF14 footage, Elite Dangerous, and finally, EVE Online. We'll probably have like a 6-hour vid of EVE Online being thrown at you at one point. Oh, the nanites. Down here to this place. Because if I don't get some nanites, I can't make any more ammo. So, the reason you'll be getting a 6-hour episode thrown at you, I think it was 6 hours. Damn it. Fucker. Reason you'll be getting a 6-hour vid thrown at you would be because I spent the 6 hour, I think it was 6 hours. This mic has been getting tons of hair stuck to it as well. Not sure what's with that. Picked a bit off it earlier, a bit off it now. One sec. There's a bit of something on it. Something sticky. I'm not sure what that's about. And yet more hair. Before I forget the point, I ended up spending like 6 hours mining, and then eventually doing auctions. And it was low tier mining too. One sec, dropping the mic again. Is that thing gone? Yeah, as far as I can see, it's gone. Good. Not sure what that was about. So yeah, yeah, I spent like a single session just mining, talking, and then eventually doing auctions. It was just low sector mining and just gas bagging. So it's like, here, one full episode of it. And you can just treat it as a podcast. Just put it on in the background kind of thing. Busted. I wave my fist in impotent fury. Gave a tier 1 on theirs. Well, it's the same gun, it's a tier 1 version. So, weaker? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, recon. So yeah, expect to see. I'm recording right here. Finally passed this amount of the botched footage. Expect to see EVE Online footage eventually. There's plenty of it too. I can tell you how much exactly later. Here, 1 second. Let me just get it loading. EVE Online. Help if I could spell right. Session. Oh, actually, I remember now. There's 195 hours, something, of footage. 195 hours of EVE Online. So, yeah, that'll be coming eventually. And I'm not sure if that's counting when I came back to it for the anniversary. I came back, did a few zones, and that was it. The event hubs are very much geared towards you not using drone boats or not being by yourself. So when I would try to do it solo, my drones would get shredded. And if I switched to a gunboat, well, other people came in and stole kills. So, I wasn't really screaming, you know, play me! But yeah, expect to see EVE Online footage at some point. No biomass. Okay, it's all there recorded. I just need to, you know. Nice, 1,000. There's a lag and stuff going into my wallet. But yeah, fuck, what am I even trying to say? I just need to get around to slicing and dicing the stuff. Expect them at some point. I want to get them out there to you. I've just been dragging my heels. So yeah, sorry, I'm like torn my attention between what I'm saying and playing this, so it's kind of addling me. So yeah, I expect to see Final Fantasy 14 footage at some point. I'll be getting back to that. Expect to see a week, 70 hours of Elite Dangerous, and expect to see 195 hours of 70 odd hours of Elite Dangerous, 195 hours of EVE Online. Then there's even more FF14. Then there'll be RuneScape. So, you know, there's okay, I got it. There's plenty of stuff there for me to, you know, show you, put on for you. But I just need to friggin' edit it. I haven't really been, time, motivation, drive. It's been a list of things to do much editing. So, that's also, beyond me just dragging my heels, that's also been the case. And I've all the other series on my channel I need to keep up to date. I've been falling behind on the last of them. And then like motivation, drive, and time hasn't been helping. Ah, howdy. Nice. I don't think there's any benefit to having more than one decryptor. Okay, we've gotten the last one here. Okay, let's head here. This is the bank site I was not actually able to hit up before. Hopefully this time will be different. So once bitten, twice shy, so I'm a little scared, but let's hope it's different. So I have a lot more money on me this time. I'm sure money will be... Oh, damn it. And I'm gone. I was doing so well too. So, but, yeah, I just haven't had much motivation in editing than to worry about the content of the vids. That, you know, say if I didn't stop to put a mark to at future me, decide whether or not I wanted to have that point in there, has made me nervous in doing them in case, oh no, I missed them. And I can't listen through the 195 hours of them to make sure I didn't miss out. I can only, you know, that would be way too much. And I have no way to narrow it down, so... just ended up dragging my heels on it all. I'll just check what I've flagged and I'll leave it at that. That's all I can do. So... there was a bit of Elite Dangerous I felt awkward on it. I was letting me with that. The awkwardness was... I was doing a mission and it got screwed up on me. And I was so fixated on doing the mission, time limit, that even though the screw up... like, I got killed instead. Even though Elite Dangerous is so much kinder on death than EVE Online, because it's not a player-driven economy, it's a NPC-driven economy. Nothing is made by players. You can't even store stuff in a station. It's really... it chafes, honestly. You can store ships, but you can't store items. You're very restricted on space. You feel like you're working out of a single fanny pack, honestly. But anyway, my ship got blown up, and I was like, I'm done. It was it's stupid, just like this, simply because hell yeah. Hell yeah. It was a stupid little thing, but yeah, I was just like, and left. I felt like trash about it. I think I got all into a funk and, oh, now I can't do the vent now, and I don't know. I just felt like trash about it, and it slowed me down in the process. I'm having a laugh about it now, but yeah. I know, I just get so fixated sometimes. If someone even slightly goes against me, I just don't know how to comprehend it. It's a failing of mine. Oh, fuck. Wasn't sure what the hell that was initially. Core. Activate 5 power junctions around central cloning chamber, then craft and install a network 10. Post-lock clone chamber, concealed in the carved-out guts of an unassuming host. Mass bodies, banked army of mines, mediated by implants, manufacturing facilities currently beyond their sight. For now. Route backup power to what remains of the ship's clone chamber. Constructed broadcast node to our specifications. Installed the mainframe. Should any whispered source remain, we'll find our lead. Just straight up kill. Yeah, eat shit, dirtbag. I wonder how akin this is to dust. Like this, does this have much in common with dust? The other FPS in the EVE Online universe. Gameplay-wise, game concept-wise, does it have much? I didn't see that first. I didn't see this one. Does killing enemies drop those? I have no idea. But I've actually enough to get a clone. I think it was just luck and proximity. How do, fellow Mordo's Legion? This whole thing is based off an event happening in EVE. Going back down here. Happening in EVE Online. A freighter was ambushed and shot down. And freighter was ambushed and shot down, and this is the shot down wreck. Yeah, that was a player. I think they both were. Well, no, they both certainly were. Yeah, I think getting kills gives you biomass. Nice. But yeah, this is based off, is tied in with that event. It's also tied in with some corruption thing. I don't know the details of it. I haven't been paying too much attention to EVE Online as of yet. Oh, I made some friends. I'm just gonna run straight here to offload. When I started this, I was kind of expecting to get biomass off of kills. But when I didn't see any drop from the bodies, I kind of gave up on that idea. But it's starting to seem right now... it's starting to seem right now that the biomass comes... You do get it from kills, but it spawns next to the body. So, oh, well, damn, I did some heavy damage to you. Did not a kill. Oh, no, you did heavy damage to me, but I did get a kill. No, wait. You're giving credit for the kill? You're at the top of the tier, but you're the one giving credit for the kill. I killed Draven, Brosiper, Grunt, Soldier, 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 Turret, Grunt, and did some damage to you. Huracan, that is its only punctuation in the struggle. Rage against those who oppose you, as they will do in turn, again and again, as long as you fight for your own sake. Whatever actions you take, Sweet will prove suitable. Dust to dust. Give me some kinetic rounds. You have limited inventory space, I think. Or maybe it's just simply a resource thing. I just didn't have enough resources, that's why things got blocked. ridiculous. How many are there? Fuck off. I could fucking do that. I'm not exactly a physical kind of guy. Yeah, we're scraping a bit of flesh off these dudes and then grafting it to ourselves. Either to shove in our wounds or... Bro, that's a whole new meat. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I think. Or maybe the people I'm just going up against have less of one than I do. Ah, you can queue it up to be built even if you don't have enough. Figuring the game would prevent that. Okay, player is inbound. Woo! A few clips, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Kind of locked into a fight right now. Unless they don't follow. So I don't think I could loop around the other way. Edge of area and all that. Da, 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 da. There's no sliding. God damn, this is a colossal ship. Piss off! Turret. In here, in here, in here. God, they're like a mad dog. Let go, let go. Same target. It's just alerting me to that. Damn it. I didn't have a chance anyway, there was two of them. Only if they split up or something would I be able to kill them. I'm too close to where I died. I can only hope the duo does not come my way. I'm hitting a balut zone because there's going to be some guards there who I can kill for biomass. Or they're not because they don't come here. I think that was the cannon. In which case, there's a person over there. I'm not engaging. I'm going this way. Oh, it's the guy I killed earlier. Someone else died here. It's the sound effects of running through police like an idiot. There's the two that killed me. More than likely. Oh shit. Fuck you. Ugh. Any reaction. Oh, an erection? An erection, yes. Psycho Jono. Damn. Back to hobby. Oh, my knee is catching. Safe zone percentage? I wish there's not tooltips for this. Well, I wish there was tooltips for it. There's none, but I wish there was. Oh, credits. May as well show it off. I wonder how long this was in development for. A while, I presume. I do remember seeing a bit about it previously. That's just that they had a game, an FPS, in development, but they weren't going to say details on it. Actually, they had Dust. Then that went down. Then they were started production on another FPS, but they weren't happy with it, so they cancelled that one. And then they started work on this. Yeah. The idea of this, Vanguard, is that, you know, the different jobs I've taken on and failed. By taking on different jobs and completing them, you can serve the interests of different factions. Player factions and NPC factions alike, apparently. And influence the larger game as well. The influence fights in EVE Online through it. CCP is all about like interconnectivity between their games. They are big on that. I know Echoes isn't connected, but I'm not sure about Valkyrie. It probably isn't connected either, but they Dust was connected with EVE Online. And like, I remember one thing with EVE Online to Dust was the idea that of you being able to bombard planets where the game is actively taking place. If memory doth serve. So, yeah. But yeah, it's a big part of my mind's after blanking, apologies. But yeah, this interconnectivity is a big part of the CCP, right? Play it again. I saw the name here somewhere. It's a big part of the philosophy they have. So, with Dust and Vanguard, it is tied in. And like I was saying with Dust, there was this, like, I don't know how Dust would affect EVE Online, but EVE Online could affect Dust. Apparently there was a gun, a turret you could use to bombard planets and then affect the Dust matches. I'm not sure on the logistics of it, how well it worked, but it's a cool idea. It's a shame it was locked to the PS3 though. That was a mistake. I can only imagine Sony gave funding for it or something, you know. Yeah, CCP. it keeps confusing me with the Chinese government. So, we'll play one more match. But yeah, that part 0 will be just me trying to make something out of a botched episode. I really do hope we get a different gun. Maybe get to carry 2 guns or something. I'm sorry, I like shotguns, damn it. In this event, I would like to get off planet. Okay. Once. No. 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. No. No. Take the shot. Don't bleed. Oh no, wait, what? 1 hit for all I need. Getting the fuck away. Great, those are there, turn it there. Let's just deposit this money so I can at least claim I got something from this mission. Oh, that worked well. Come on, get me energy rounds. 4 kills. I need to get more. Great, turret sites repaired. Here we go. It's very easy to skip here. Cells. Moving. That was a player, and I have no idea. I couldn't work out where they were. They sounded... It's so easy to hear your own footsteps coming from somewhere else. It doesn't sound like it's coming from beneath you. You don't really hear other people's footsteps too well. Your gunfire just fine. Ooh, I actually have enough biomass to get a clone. Should have gotten one. I didn't even notice. You did well. Don't know what players are weak against, caustic or otherwise, if they're weak to anything. They could just take full damage from everything. Or reduce damage from everything, you know? I'm surprised that worked. Well, you know, this quest here, kill 20 NPCs or 20 players, or a mix of both, reminds me of WoW because I've dealt with a few quests in WoW that are basically that. I always go for the NPCs. Unless I could get a few opportunistic PvP kills, I would always go for PvE instead. Oh, so much for getting a clone, but still be. Okay, let's double back. I do wonder how much in common this has with Dust. Again, another FPS within the EVE Online universe, you know? There's going to be comparisons drawn. And I'm just... I never really got to... I never got to play Dust, and I never looked at footage of it. I just read about it and thought it sounded really cool and wanted to play it. And that's as far as I went. NPCs, at least thus far, are pretty non-aggressive. I don't underestimate them, obviously. They can kill you, and will. But they won't press advantages. They won't flank. They won't... Your main enemy... remains other players. Which bodies didn't despawn so quickly? Will make it easier to see the biomass containers. Regardless, we'll move on. I don't want to linger in any one space too long. Constantly moving around doesn't necessarily mean you're safer. But I feel if I linger anywhere too long, I'll get complacent. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's a cone vault here, but I'm 25 short. I don't feel like dying to give me another life. There's caustic rounds. It's an upcoming ammo type. Ah! Shit. Palnai. Nah, they took everything. It'd be weird if they didn't, but you never know what they could have been for. I jumped there. What is this? Gonna head back over to Cone Vault. I'm hoping the NPCs have respawned. Therefore, I can get 3 more kills, progress towards the quest, and then a new life. Dude, reload already, jackass. My fucking god. I'm surprised there's something like a clone bay working here in this wreckage. Here we go. Okay, let's try and get to the deposit point up here. There's some NPCs on patrol. It's honestly a good sign. Well, it means I have to kill something. Better NPCs than a player. Damn. They shredded my shielding. One more. Is that a player? No, I'll be dead by now. Thank you. Just slough off a bit of meat of a random dude. Thank you kindly. Just need one more. I just need one more kill. I'm done. Dust. Corruption generated. seriously. Shit will be done a second after I leave. Successfully extracted. Leave world. So, I got out with my gun, 5 interface components, and 71 electronic parts. The converted to credits, that's a total of 1,315. I banked 14,100 and extracted with 115 on me. I completed the dust to dust contract, so that's 75,000 credits earned. And there's my final income, 90,000. From this mission. In total, I got 98,930. Yeah. That last one went well. I'm happy with that. I'm getting into the swing of it now that I realized how you get the biomass. It's actually feasible for me to get clones and get healing. It's still not a perfect thing, but I'm doing better. I'm getting into it. I hope you've enjoyed this foray into Vanguard. This is the First Strike event, which is basically an early taster. It's a demo of what the game will be. There is currently an event tied in going on in EVE Online. I'm not sure if it's much of a player event, but some freighter was shot down, and I know there is a give me a moment, a scope video on YouTube about it. Here's what the post on Steam says. EVE Online, the scope bowhead ambush. Greetings, Capsuleers. Watch as Alton Havari reports for the scope on the latest developments from pirate insurgency zones, where the Garustas pirates ambushed a task force, including heavily modified Mordu's Legion bowhead freighters, with one of the freighters crash landing on the planet Havarus Tree. It is rumored that the Deathless Circle have deployed experimental Vanguard clone troops to the planet to retrieve equipment valuable to their interests. The Scope is the leading news agency in the world of EVE. Though based in the Galante Federation, the company takes pride in its total independence and operates several separate agencies throughout New Eden. The Scope swings slightly to the left, but is conservative enough to be considered a reliable news agency, even to the toughest businessmen and politicians. So the first paragraph is what's relevant. There's a larger video you can watch. Obviously, I'm not going to put that on here. That's tied in with the current expansion going on. I don't really know much about it. It's the Havoc expansion. I suppose if you give me about a moment, I can read a bit about it to you. The Havoc expansion is now live. Pirate insurgencies in alignment, new ships, and corporate projects. Chaotic Capsuleers. The gates to the recently discovered Zarak system are open to all who dare enter. And now is time to venture forth and choose where your loyalties lie. Will you side with the Angel Cartel or the Gristis pirate factions, becoming insurgent? Or do you intend to play the hero with the Empire militias? Wreak Havoc. EVE Online Havoc is the second major expansion for EVE Online in 2023, and as today opens up a wealth of choices, adventures, and combat options. It is a hazardous world filled with ancient mysteries. It gives pirates the opportunity to live a pirate's life. Pilots the opportunity to live a pirate's life in New Eden. In addition to new ships, activities, locations, such as the visually stunning Jovian megastructure, the Fulcrum. Capsuleers can expect great adventures as pirates attempt to corrupt systems, spurred on by the mysterious Deathless. A pirate's life for you. The Havoc expansion finally allows Capsuleers to fill what has long been a dream for many, to enlist with New Eden's notorious pirate factions. You get the chance to aid the Deathless in spreading chaos through Empire war zones by aligning with the Angel Cartel or Guristas. The completion of new intercell shipcaster in Zarzarak enables you to get there even faster and start making your mark. Pirates will be able to spread corruption as insurgents or fight for order as Empire militia, with a wealth of loyalty points on the line. Siding with the pirates will bring access to new ships such as the Azrael Titan and the Kazrael class battlecruiser from the Angel Cartel, the Alligator class battlecruiser and from the Gristas, as well as making Makobal and Mamba destroyers available through the dedicated Pirate Insurgent LP stores. The insurgencies get underway today as the Pirate Forward Operating Base, FOB, chooses systems for pilots to compete over. After FOB appears, however, there will be a 48-hour forecasting period as pirates set up and prepare their assault. This gives capsules a chance to get their ships into position, or out of harm's way as the case may be, before the actual insurgency begins. So once you've chosen your side, you should begin getting ready. The proper battle over the corruption or stability begins in 2 days' time. War zones in space and on land. In addition to providing access to pirate forward operating bases and the stunning Fulcrum hangar, Havoc brings with it the EVE Vanguard, a dynamic evolving FPS experience in early development, which will be connected to EVE Online from day one. When it comes online in December, capsule leaders will be able to impact New Eden and Fuel's war mission directly through frontline corruption. And then there's core projects. And bundles and stuff. So yeah, there's presumably more to the Havoc expansion than just what I ended up reading there. So that has been a first bit of a taste of EVE Vanguard. I should play more tomorrow. Actually, I have more time up to this than I thought. It's on to the 11th. It is presently the 9th. So it's a 5-day thing. Started on the 7th, went to the 11th. CCP gave an offer for 51. I'm not sure if it's really that special an offer. I never used. I used Plex once when Plex was a single thing system. As in like 1 Plex, 2 Plex. Now you have like. They changed the Plex system at some point. As far as I remember previously, you could buy, here's a Plex, here's 10 Plex, not 50,000 Plex. They like broke each Plex into, it's like breaking a euro into cents, you know? You pop a single Plex, you get a month. I popped 51 Plex there, and I got 4 days. And they were spinning that as a special offer to tie in with this. So, also, Plex goes for an insane amount, because I could have gotten, if I'd sold, with that $5 worth of Plex I bought, I could have sold it for like 400 million. It's just like, Jesus, sweet Christ. Something like that. Maybe it was 800. I don't remember the deeds. It was insane money, though. It was fucking insane money. Like, I worked hard for my money in EVE Online. I worked for it. I mined like a bastard and sold to the corp, and really, £5? Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna go play something else, and I need to get a drink. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this look at EVE Vanguard. It's a fun game. It's a fun idea. Certainly more fun to play with friends and to coordinate squad-based combat. Certainly if you have involvement in the EVE Online side as well, to like side with, deal with system corruption and whatnot. But there is also additional factions at play here as a Vanguard. You can work with different groups. So I'm not sure if that all just counts as system corruption, or can it like I was saying before, I thought I saw something saying that you, as a Vanguard, you could affect player squabbles as well. But maybe you can't. Maybe it's only these story events that you can affect, or it's just like the NPCs choosing which zones get corrupted and whatnot. That's the only things you can affect. And then maybe NPC factions, which is all just generic corruption, if you get me. Like, I wonder, like, say if people say if there is particular factions, like, could multiple NPC factions be fighting over the same area on the corruption side? Like, I saw notice of a zealots and some other group there in the missions I did. Say if tons of people focused on zealot missions, would that matter? Would the zealots getting a win matter? Would that change anything? What about the other side? You know? Or is it always corruption? Corruption's a corruption. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see when it fully comes out. Because again, this is the first taste, and I'm not sure when it's actually releasing. They called it a 4-day event, but I thought it started on the 7th. Runs the 11th. Maybe it started on the 8th. There's apparently all players who join the first strike event will receive a special reward, an exclusive and non-tradable a Combine Arisen capsule claimable in EVE Online after the event concludes. Rewards will also be available within Vanguard in the future, including a reward for first strike participants later down the line. So keep your eyes peeled and other exciting things to come. And then the authentic sandbox experience, currently available, is deployment and faction contracts. See, when they say faction contracts, that makes it sound like, well, any way for Vanguard to side with Order? Probably not. But faction contracts makes it sound like, say, if people did focus on the Zealots over the other faction, then the Zealots would, that would affect the story thread there. The Zealots would take the fore because the other faction didn't get enough influence here. And so things will play out differently. World building and sandbox, FPS fundamentals and basic crafting. Next, industrial objectives, planned capsuleer contracts. I wonder what they mean by industrial objectives. And capsuleer contracts. As in, capsuleers getting contracts? Contracts on capsuleers? The possible for capsuleers to affect the game like they did in Dust. Might be listed in the video here on it in focus. Faster insurgencies improve security. Part of Insurgencies Eve have seen several changes as part of the recent Havoc expansion, and the latest updates have brought changes in security status, quality of life updates, and fast-paced action than before. Staging time for pirate FOBs and forecasting have been decreased from 48 to 24 hours, leading to more frantic race against time to get prepared. Mass suppression gained when Empire militias complete insurgency sites has been increased by 33%, and factional HQ systems for each Empire has a base suppression level of 2, and can never drop below that level. Additionally, several systems have now had security status increased so that insurgencies cannot spread there, most significant of which are Heck and Valor. Navigation UI has seen an upgrade that warns pirates when entering corrupted space. Want more information on today's upbringing at this table, you can read it all in patch notes. There's also the Winter Nexus event, which I may take a look at, but again, it favors group play and non-drone boats. Though apparently you can use a drone boat if you got a buddy. If you got other people helping, then you can use a drone boat. Only then. I do have a buddy I could maybe rope into it if he's interested, but for whatever reason, I always get really awkward about it. Like, hey, guy, want to go play this? I keep getting awkward. Like, another buddy, Anonymous. Go check out his channel. Follow him on Twitter. I believe it's spelled AMONIMUS. Let me double check that. Amon IMUS. AMONIMUS. Yeah. Remember him saying, like, oh, give me a shout if you want to play, Warframe together. And it's like, yeah, sure. like 5 years later, I still haven't. I've kind of wrote off Warframe now, but I never did. I just always felt too fucking awkward. This is just me for you. So it's just like, yeah. I've been saying like, oh yeah, we should play Monster Hunter Rise together. Still haven't. As of time of recording, none Monster Hunter Rise has been released. It has been uploaded though. It's scheduled to go out at a particular point. Early 2024. That's all I remember off the cuff. With my RPG backlog right now, it's just FromSoft games, FromSoft games, FromSoft games. So I did Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Sekiro, and now Elden Ring. And 75% of the way through Sekiro, I got distracted. I had made Sekiro a game that me and Mum played together, as in she co-commentates with me. And so we didn't end up playing a lot. Things will keep coming up, so I'll just play other things instead. And so I started playing a bit more Last Epoch. I tried a bit of Red Solstice 2, and then I tried hit up Monster Hunter Rise, and I played a ton of that. And part of me was thinking of just having the three come out simultaneously. You know, so when I'll reach the point where I got distracted from Sekiro, there'll be Sekiro would still continue on as if nothing had happened, but there'll be Red Solstice, Last Epoch, and Monster Hunter Rise coming out simultaneously. But I wasn't really happy with that idea because that's three additional shows coming out simultaneously. I already upload too much as it is, and I love my backlogs. So I decided to stagger them. So Last Epoch will go first, as that was the first one I recorded. Then I would upload Red Solstice. Then there's Monster Hunter Rise. So when those two are done, Monster Hunter Rise will come out. It's probably going to come out in line with Elden Ring. Or thereabouts. There is not that much Sekiro left after that point. Maybe an extra 20 odd episodes. Of which there's about that in at the Last Epoch footage, and about 9, 10 in Red Solstice. But anyway, that's stuff of a different time. So yeah, there is a buddy I could poke basically to play some Vanguard, play some EVE Online, but I'll have to see if I can actually string two words together. We'll have to see. But I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this foray into EVE Vanguard. I will certainly be playing more. I'll certainly, even if I don't, even if I can string two words together tomorrow, I'll certainly be giving it more of a try myself. My sleep schedule is actually all out of whack. That may be incooperative to actually playing with someone else. But whatever. Different thing. But I'll certainly be giving this a shot. More of a shot before the event's over, and I'll certainly be giving it a shot when it does release. I wonder if it's something I'm going to have to buy separately, or if it's just going to be attached in with EVE Online subscription. I wonder how it's going to work. I do long for it to be fully grafted in with the launcher and Steam. You have to download, at the present, you have to download a separate launcher, and the launcher is very finicky about acknowledging the change in your subscription status. I had updated to the Omega status from the Alpha clone, and I actually had to disconnect my main account, the account I'm currently playing on, and then reconnect it for it to acknowledge that it actually upgraded. Because when I first added my account, or it had my two accounts acknowledged here because I'd logged in on Steam, I guess. It had also my Steam account there. But even though I'd update, while I logged in on the other launcher, I'd set up that launcher on the Steam launcher that was more ready. I was able to get into the game and get my Omega status going. So when I went back to the other launcher, it didn't actually acknowledge me having a Omega status for like 30 minutes. And at 30-minute point or more, I just deleted my account off that one and re-added it and suddenly acknowledged my subscription. It's really weird. So yeah, it just the EVE Online launcher in Steam was more responsive. So it just I long for that. Just a more responsive launcher, one way or the other. Again, you can't really say I'm bad. If this is a new launcher to go with the Vanguard thing, well, I'll just file it in under the Vanguard, early state of affairs, and I won't hold much against it. But it is still a bit annoying. But anyway, I'm just wrapping on here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this foray into EVE Online Vanguard, and I hope you do join me again soon. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But do keep in mind well, actually there is no backlog. That's force of habit. But still, give me a timestamp, as if you're going to comment on a particular thing, I may not have a clue what you're referring to, because I may just have still forgotten despite this going up the same day. I may still have forgotten. The frailties of flesh. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh as though it will not decay and fail you. One day, the crude biomass you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved, for the machine is immortal. Even in death I serve the Omnissiah. Since I brought up frailties of the flesh, I couldn't help myself but try and do a proper reading of that. Proper as in not stuttering over my words. And on those wise words, I'll leave this here. As now I have to do a bit of editing. Fantastic. I was doing so well. Till then, folks, love and peace.